Hi, I'm Nick, the Awkward Yeti, and this is Creator Chronicles episode 11 for Patreon. And today's going to be a little bit different. I want to talk about self-care, and I think this needs to be a little bit more of a community thing. So I'd really love to hear about what you do for your own self-care. I think people might benefit from this. And if you need more self-care and you're not really sure what to do, ask in the comments, and I'm sure people will be happy to give you some ideas. There are a lot of basic techniques you can do for this. Basics like getting enough sleep, getting some exercise, having some water, all that kind of stuff is very helpful. Meditation is great self-care. Doing activities where you're really living in the moment and experiencing in the moment. Anything like that is very useful for your own self-care. But I want to talk about something that I think is kind of a fundamental base layer for it that helps you get to the point where you're practicing it more. And that it works for me. It may not work for you as much, but for me it's forgiveness. And forgiveness is a very healthy tool in general. You should learn to forgive people. But the hardest thing and the most important thing is to forgive yourself. So if you are not very good at having enough water during the day, or you're not meditating, or you're not getting the exercise you need, or maybe you're depressed. The pandemic's got us all down in a way that we're not used to. We have a disconnect from people, a disconnect from our way of life, and in a lot of cases, a disconnect from ourselves. There might be some loneliness. Let's say you have this depression you're dealing with and you're kind of stuck in bed. You can't find a way out. You can't even fathom the idea of doing exercise. I'm there all the time. I know I need to do it, and I'm just feeling guilty that I'm not doing it. And then that guilt compounds, and then the guilt makes me more depressed, and then the depression makes me feel more guilty. And this can really snowball until you truly learn to forgive yourself and say, it's okay that I'm here. I will get out of it, but I need this time right now. And in a lot of cases, that'll get you out quickly. Maybe it'll take some time. But if you truly are forgiving yourself for it, for being human and experiencing things, for being sad, it doesn't matter how upset somebody else is. It doesn't matter if somebody deserves to be more upset or depressed. You are where you are, and that's okay. So forgive yourself for it. And know that it will get better, and I think it will help you a lot. It helps with breaking habits that you aren't particularly proud of. It may help you get out of this depression that may keep you stuck. It may not cure your depression, but as you can get unstuck, you may be able to do more self-care techniques that end up helping you a lot with your psyche. And I would love to hear more ideas in the comments. So please tell us more about how do you practice self-care? How do you get yourself out of these bad days or bad habits, whatever you're dealing with? How are you keeping busy during the pandemic? Let's hear about it. Leave it in the comments. I really hope you're doing well. And if you're not, we've all been through it. I'm here for you. If you're a supporter on Patreon, send me a message anytime. We can talk about it. If you're not a supporter yet, go to patreon.com/theawkwardyeti and message me anytime. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you next time.